Now, and the woman at the center of this, joining me is Stormy Daniels' attorney, Clark Brewster. Mr. Brewster, I appreciate you joining us. You tweeted, quote, "The indictment of Donald Trump is no cause for joy." I'm wondering what is going through your mind tonight and what you make of the reporting that he faces more than 30 counts related to business fraud.
Well, I think it's a sad day where we had, a former leader of our country, the President of the United States, indicted. And so it doesn't give me any joy to see that. I mean, he's loved by many, followed by many, respected by many. And the idea that he gets indicted is going to be sad to many people. I don't think it brings joy at all. But on the other hand, I have great respect for the process, the grand jurors that listened to this evidence, listened to the testimony, reviewed the documentary evidence, and made a decision. They were conscientious, I think, spent a lot of their time, public service time. And if it does go to show one thing, I mean, he has a presumption of innocence, but now the system is put to the task of determining his guilt or innocence, and also, it's a simple concept, no man is above the law. So I think in one aspect, we've got a system that's really working correctly.
I understand you actually informed Ms. Daniels of this indictment. What did she say?
Well, I mean, she just had come in from the outside and returned my phone call, and her phone had blown up. She didn't have her phone with her, and she wasn't surprised, because I really do believe over the last 3 or 4 weeks, particularly, it seemed to be likely or inevitable that an indictment would be returned. But I think she's relieved. I think she really is. It's a fight against his rejection of truth and his manufacturing of stories that really motivated her to try to cooperate in any way, certainly to get the truth out and to have this jury, at least the grand jury, make that decision.
Ms. Daniels did not testify to this grand jury. I know you both met via Zoom, I believe, with New York prosecutors about 2 weeks ago. Can you talk at all about the substance of that meeting or how that meeting went?
Well, I mean, obviously, I don't want to talk about the specific questioning, but basically it was a discussion about the chronology and the development of what happened back when she interacted with Mr. Trump back in 2006 and forward, and then the events that led up, obviously, to the payoff, the non-disclosure agreement, or the hush money. And so she, I think, was able to give some context and some specifics to that.
I know you've said in the past, obviously, that she would be willing to testify if this and when this goes to trial. You know a lot of the facts in the case. You certainly know Ms. Daniels' representation of those facts. What do you think? What kind of a case? How difficult do you think this is for the former president's defense team?
Well, to the extent that they play the hand they've been playing, which is just denial and accusation and character assassination of her and others, including Mr. Cohen, I don't think that's going to be effective, frankly, in a courtroom. It might play out in the court of public opinion for people that still adhere and believe to what he says. But I think in a court, that's not going to play very well. I really think it comes down to documents, statements made, captured conversations, and the application of the law that this prosecutor and this grand jury has decided form the elements of a cause of action, or the counts themselves. So that's not going to play in the courtroom,
Clark Brewster,
I don't think.
I appreciate your time. Thanks very much.